Well, hello there, beautiful people. This is Christine, your DIY craftaholic. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if you are new, welcome to you as well. Today I have 3 beautiful fall DIYs for you, so let's jump right in. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is where I'm starting with this one because I lost the footage. Well, the footage got corrupted. But what I used for this is one of Dollar Tree's wooden heart, and that I had in my stash from Valentine's, and one of their calendar pages, and this one says Fall in Love. So I painted the heart with white chalk paint, and then I applied Mod Podge and then put the sheet on top of that. And here now where I'm starting from, I'm making a bow with this burlap trim from Dollar Tree. Glue that on there, and I'm now using some boxwood pick to just further embellish that. And then I thought it needed something else, so I used a piece of the trim on each side, cut that in two evenly, and then glued it down. Now after I put it on there, I'm thinking to myself, do I like it? But then it was already too late. You guys let me know whether I should have left it plain or the trim looks good on here. And then after I was done with that, I decided that I needed, and you see, even after I added the trim, I thought it still needed something else. So I took a wooden bead, cut that in half, and then glued them on either side. Let me know, guys. This is Fall DIYs, and this is hosted by Chantel of Crafty Hints, Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIY, and Amanda from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun. I will leave all of their links in the description box below, as well as a playlist, and I will also pin it to my comment under the video. So now we're moving on to DIY number 2. Now this one, guys, I've never done this one this way before, but I'm taking this burlap bag. So I decided to use the napkin on here. So what I did, I cut it out as close as possible to the print, and then I removed the ply, but I did not throw that out because I'm going to be putting that on the inside. And then I flip the bag on the outside or the wrong side, and I'm carefully just trying to think, okay, if this is going to be on the inside, then it needs to be reversed. So I did that, measured it how I needed to fit. The pumpkin in the middle needs to be upright, and that's why you see me trying to make sure that I'm doing it correctly. And then once I knew that I will have it upright, I took the pencil and just marked it where I need to put the napkin back down, and then flipped it around. Use a piece of masking tape to just tape that down. And then on the right side, I put a piece of parchment paper so the glue doesn't stick to the next side. And then here I am using Mod Podge. Apply the Mod Podge to the fabric and a little to the napkin. And then I'm using the heat press and the parchment paper to secure that. I've never done this before, apply napkin to fabric, but trial and error. We will learn something today. When I was done, I realized that it was holding up properly, or it was holding up very well. So kudos for the first part. Now I turn the bag back on the right side, and I'm going to be applying the top part of the napkin on top of this. So it's kind of like sandwiching the fabric in between the 2 layers of napkin. The plain layer and the patterned layer. And they're both serving as support for each other. Putting the parchment paper inside, and that is for support as a barrier between the 2 sides of the fabric. And then I applied Mod Podge to both the napkin and the fabric. Making sure that I'm lining up the top piece with the piece underneath, because like I said, This is the first time, so we're either going to fail or we're going to pass this. But I say we're going to pass it, okay? And once you see me do this, then you know it can be done. And then once I got that on, I used the parchment paper and the heat press. It worked. There's my celebration. It worked. And now I'm just going over it with a little of the Mod Podge to seal everything in. Now you can take it outside, spray it with your Mod Podge spray, or do as you see me doing, applying the Mod Podge to it. But guys, it worked. It worked. I tell you, it worked. And I'm so happy with it. I thought about adding something else like a word, but then I'm like, no, Christine, don't push it. And even when I fold it, like you see, it's stayed in place. So there you have it, guys. More in the final reveal. Now we're on to DIY number 3. Like I said, I lost some footage at the beginning, and this one was a part of that where I painted it white. And I'm now taking another sheet of that same napkin I just used. So I folded that in two because I'm going to be cutting that apart. I took my pencil and I measured evenly the distance that I wanted to tape off. Took a piece of masking tape and placed that on top of the line that I just drew. A dried chippy brush and Waverly celery chalk paint, and I'm just dry brushing some of the paint on here. I didn't want it too heavy, just a little goes a long way. And then with the paint that was left in the brush, and just dry brush around the edge. Well, I don't need to tell you guys how to do this. You guys saw how I did it in the last DIY. And this one is pretty much straightforward. If you are new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I'm so happy you joined me today. Here on my channel, I do DIYs on a budget, dupes, look for less, and some occasional Dollar Tree shopping hauls and thrift flips. If you love budget-friendly DIYs like these and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit that notification bell. Hit it again and select all so YouTube notifies you whenever I upload new videos. I apologize for not mentioning what the little video at the beginning was all about. That was at church. I was walking around and decided to just do a small video because the scenery was so beautiful. I wanted to capture it and share with you guys. And I started to do my voiceover for the video, but it was too windy and I had to stop. So back to the DIY. I got the napkin on, and as you saw, I used the parchment paper and the heat gun to just reactivate that. And then I'm now taking the emery board and filing off the excess. And if you had noticed, I'm making a mini wood round. And then I lost more footage, or I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So I took a gold ribbon and made a bow. I had a bead, cut that in half, painted it with some gold paint and glued that over the center, and wrote Hello Fall with the black paint pen, and this is done. Now for the final reveal. Here is my little burlap fall bag. I placed something inside to show you how it looked when it was all filled. And then this is our little wood round hanging sign and our love, fall in love sign. Now I like how this turned out. Fall in love, the heart represents love, and the pattern is for fall in love. Now guys, let me know which one of these was your favorite. I believe all three are my favorites, but that's just me. You let me know. Don't forget to check out the playlist and the host channels, Chantel, Brenda, and Amanda, and the playlist filled with lots of inspiration for fall. And if you love budget-friendly content like this and would like to watch more, I suggest this video right here. And for even more binge watching, this playlist. And stay safe, my friends, until my next one. Bye!